Coming to you live from wherever the heck Jeremy wants to bring it to you from. This is Live with 55. What is up, everybody? Welcome to tonight's impromptu episode of Live with 55. I am your host, Jeremy Wyman. Wanting to check in with you all today, letting you all know that we have a jam-packed episode for this Friday night at 11:05 p.m. You won't want to miss it. We're trying to get a special guest to hop on with us if possible, but we are going to go over the phenomenon that is the streak of Louisville basketball. What has changed since the EKU game? How we feel like the season's going to end? Just finally good to be talking about good basketball again in postseason instead of how many games we're going to lose. Also, there's just a couple of other personal updates. We're going to do some, I think on Friday night show, we're going to do some coffee mug giveaways. I got a couple of Live with 55 coffee mugs to give away that I was given by a sponsor. Really appreciate that. I want to give a shout out to my guy, my little brother Nolan Smith, who him and his wife Shayna welcomed new life into the world this week, yesterday. Beautiful baby, beautiful family. Love you guys and praying but nothing but greatness for the kid. Andrew Mudd, what's good? Let's go. Cards on top. Absolutely. Aaron says, hope all is well. Who's excited for the wild card game? Look, I'll just be excited if we don't get blown out. It is a Kevin Watson, Coach Watson. What's good? Gonna be a tough one for my Steelers and Kevin Steelers, but you know, we've beaten them once this year. Maybe we can do it again. Not going to hold my breath on that, but yeah, we'll talk about whatever else y'all want to talk about tonight. Got about 15 minutes. Again, wanted to let you all know that our new weekly day for basketball season is Friday night at 11:05 p.m. And people are asking, what's up with the random time? Well, the rest of us have stuff that we do until 11, and then it takes us about 2 or 3 minutes to get upstairs and get comfortable and everything. So 11:05 is the time for basketball season at least, and then we'll probably switch it up. We normally switch it up 3 times a year. So, excuse me. So we're going to have a good time. Make sure you go to cardinalsportzone.com right now. No, this is not an infomercial. It's an infomercial, but our guy Keith Russell, probably one of the top 10 photo galleries that we've ever had at cardinalsportzone.com, and it's from our newcomer Keith Russell. He may be a newcomer to us, but he's been doing this for years, and he is amazing at what he does. We're going to talk about that too, Kevin. For the people that were whining and complaining, and I gotta say, I was probably one of them, that we got our 15th choice. Well, the fans, because I don't think that U of L had their eyes but on about 5 or 6 people. But us fans threw a new name in the mix every time we pass gas. But to get the fans' 15th choice and to be doing this well, and look, I knew something was different after I met Coach Kelsey. That's what changed. That's what changed my mind, was meeting him in person and getting to hear his philosophies and see him in action. And don't get me wrong, this group of players that we have right now, very talented, love them, very amazing. But you guys, he's doing this with a bunch of guys that were mid-major stars. A couple of, Javon Hadley was at Colorado. Chucky was at Wisconsin. Not Power 5 powerhouses by any means. But man, if he can do this with a group of merry men, there's no telling what he can do once we're able to start getting the Michael Browns and whoever else comes down the pike. I'm excited to see that. So yeah, Kevin, great point there. Aaron Walker says, either way, you got to be happy. Either the Steelers win or Lamar wins. No. Kevin says, faith in the black and gold, buddy. Look, I have faith in the black and gold. What I don't have faith in is his name is George. So I'll just leave it at that. Atlanta's in the house. What's up, Walter? Appreciate you always tuning in. Aaron said, once I saw Kelsey's record, it's hard to argue. Now, listen, I'll leave this up for a second. I don't agree with you here because a lot of people can pile up the wins at mid majors or low majors. I wouldn't even call Charleston a mid major. South Florida, I'd call a mid major. So it's easy to do stuff at Winthrop and College of Charleston. This was the big leagues, and he's hit out to flip that on the other side. He has absolutely proved every doubter wrong. He's absolutely turned the city on its side, upside down, however you want to say it. It's amazing what he's doing, and cannot wait to see what's going forwards. Kevin, I agree. I don't use that word because of family members and personal reasons, but he is definitely a distraction. I love him, but yeah, he's definitely AB 2.0. But yeah, we'll talk about all that good stuff Friday. Let's see what other kind of. I've got the shot sheet written for Friday. Roten, not Tony Roten. Let's see. Where's that? Here it is. We're going to talk about what impresses everybody the most. What are you still worried about? Who's your MVP so far? What does this team need to do to take the next step? Is it a tournament team? What sparked this streak? And what we think what we're going to go down. Yeah, it's okay. No offense taken. And all those good things we're going to talk about this Friday at 11:05 p.m. on the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. Again, other things what's some other things y'all want to know about? Let me know. Put your questions in here. We appreciate our sponsor, Mossy Oak Properties, who sponsors both Lava 55 and great question, Aaron. Thank you for asking that. He sponsors Paul in Mossy Oak Properties sponsors Lava 55 and Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. Aaron, I'll be honest with you. I was feeling pretty good about the Pitt game after last night. I was feeling pretty good about the Pitt game today. Then I saw the line, and it started. Here's why the line being 14 points worries me. First off, we've been playing some of the best basketball all season right now. If you took those 5 losses that we have and put them, let's say you put them next those teams we play the next couple of weeks, we beat 3 of those 5 teams without a doubt. So that kind of worries me that they think that we're 14-point dogs. But the biggest worry is because we're playing at Pitt, and we've got a pretty decent record at the Peck. So I don't know what they know, but yeah, I'm a little worried. Next big signee for Kelsey. That I'm not certain of, and y'all know me. I don't like to be the rumor guy. I don't like to be the guy that says something first, just to get something out there and then come to. I don't like being wrong. I know y'all know that. No, I don't like the line at all either, Aaron. But next big signee for Kelsey, I don't really know. I know that we're still trying to get Arenas' son here. I know we're still heavily recruiting Tyran Stokes. There's a bunch of people we're trying to get here, but I don't know right now who's going to be next as far as signing. Great question. It's something I'll ask my constituents up there if there's any information they can give me. Any portal defensive lineman on the transfer portal, or any football D lineman on the transfer portal horizon. Um, I don't know. That I don't know. I've been so busy, guys. I have been. Uh, we'll segue into this real quick, and then we'll get back to the questions. But I have. You all know about 2 years ago. If you followed me at all for the last 12, 13 years, you know I'm pretty open about when things are going bad in my life. My way of therapy is talking about it on Twitter. People that don't like it, they unfollow me. People that do like it, they support and love me. I appreciate all the friends and family I've gained from Twitter. About 2 years ago, I had a really, no, exactly 2 years ago, I went to the hospital because I was complaining to my wife about having a broken rib. They scanned me. They said there's no ribs broken. They found 4 aneurysms in my abdomen. Did surgery. Got surgery. Everything lasted about 4 months. My hospital stay rehabilitation. I was out in the middle of April. For about the next year, I wasn't hardly able to do anything. I didn't go out very much. When I did, people were, "Oh my God, we're so glad to see you back out and around." But I was still feeling kind of bad. It's just been over the last 6 months I've started feeling myself again. And so I decided at the beginning of this year that I was going to take my life back and try to, even if it was slowly, I was going to stop uh, throwing a pity party and was going to get back in the gym and get back on my progress because I had lost a lot of weight. I'd been doing really good. And then the hospital happened and all that shot straight to Lexington. I mean, well, you know what I mean. So I started out um, on January the, what was it? January 1st was a Wednesday. Absolutely, Melissa. Melissa's one of my new favorite people on earth. She's one of my OVW peeps. Um, but I forgot what it was. So it was last Wednesday. So I guess that was last Wednesday the second. Whatever. Last Wednesday I got back. I'm fortunate enough to be sponsored by a fitness equipment center for the main podcast, and over time they have helped me acquire enough machines that I've got a home gym now. And I got in the gym. I've been update. It's a week later. I'll know what my weight loss is in the morning. I'll post that on Instagram at Jeremy_CSC. I'm not gonna put it on Twitter or anywhere else because I don't want to bore the when you got 15,000 followers, they don't really care about your weight loss journeys. So I'll put that on Instagram, and but I weigh in tomorrow. I've been eating the leanest. And that's another thing. One of my biggest issues was not that I was eating, but I didn't put on a bunch of weight because I ate a lot. Because you look at me, you look at my brother, you would think, well, he don't eat that much, and I just eat everything in sight. But no, I didn't eat enough. That's why I gained weight after I got out of the hospital because I wasn't hungry, so I didn't eat. Uh, so fast forward, I feel great. I'm eating three decent meals a day. Um, I'm working out twice a day. I want to get it up to 3 times a day. Like I would love to work out. Right now, I'm working out after breakfast, before lunch, and I would love to throw in a before dinner or even a late night workout. I'd like to add a third workout whenever I'm able. Right now, I'm doing the best that I can, but yeah. So I know I went on a little tangent there. I'm just trying to get back to me because I'm not happy. Well, anybody that goes through the kind of trauma I've been through, because you got to remember, 6 months before I went to the hospital, I lost my father, and then a year before that, uh, lost my father-in-law. So it's been a rough period the last 4 years. But the way my dad raised me is you get hit, you get back up, and you go even harder. So we'll stop with the mushy stuff. But absolutely, look, I wish that I could like just charge memberships to my gym so I had people to work out with. My wife, she's such a hard worker. She's a nurse, and she's gone like 12, 13, 14 hours a day. So I work from home, and I'm fitting these workouts in during the day, and it's like boring because I'm here. I'm just like searching through YouTube for stupid stuff to watch while I'm on the treadmill. So um, Monday night, Raw came on. I was like, let's just go down. Let's watch it downstairs in the basement because I've got a TV down there in the gym, and just walked for a little bit while it was on. So it was a good time. But again, back off the mushy stuff. The Jeremy underscore CSD. That's me on Instagram. Follow me there, and if you want to keep up with everything that's going on. Back to the U of L stuff, since that is what pays the bills around here. Kevin Watson wants to know, will Stokes reclassify? No, he's not. There, he put out in an article today, he's not reclassifying, but that he loves Louisville. It's I wish he would, because him and Mike Hill together would be just the bleep. You know what I'm trying to say. I wish he would, but right now that's not in the cards. Giggity. For Tyran Stokes. I will work on hard. I saw Brent's question. I will work hard to get you all some information by Friday night on the next targets. I will text a few people after the show and reach out. Love late night workouts, Melissa. But Brent wants to know, can Javon Hadley return? I believe he's one of the players that can. I answered this for you earlier on Twitter, so I mean, unless you just like keep asking the same old question. No wonder Mark Blankenbaker don't like you. I'm just kidding. Not about the not like you thing, just about giving you a hard time. But yeah, I think he's one of them that can return. The new rules being put in place, we're giving everybody eligibility back, and if you, in some cases, if you played in JUCO, you get those years back. So I don't know. It's going to be it's going to be, I'm very, very curious to see. Brent, you DM me and I DM you back under your burner account. That's not true. Absolutely, Melissa. I'm for sure. Brent, that is mean and untrue. He doesn't like my friend. He would never say anything negative about me. Yeah, I mean, listen. Let's cut the chase. This voice is a great voice. I have been asked to do time and temperature before. I have been asked to do adult phone lines. I've declined them all. This voice is for you all. It's not for everybody else. Oh, okay, Brent. Cool. John V says, glad to see you're doing well, sir. I appreciate you, John. That might be true. And our guy, Brian McGlass, what's up, my man? How you been? Just been chilling, trying to get better. I'm starting to feel better. Appreciate you checking in on me. I'm not going to put that comment on the stream, though. Wait a minute. That's not nice. It might be true, though. What a I'll check. You did reply. No, I told you I did. Okay. I said Melissa was my new favorite at OVW, but I think she just fell all the way down behind Chris Runyon. I bet you've done the adult thing for shut up, John. Listen, I cannot help that you are a tiny, tiny adult human idiot. Kevin wants to know, as a former athlete, I'd like your honest take on NIL and the transfer portal. I know it's a whole show topic if you want to save it. Absolutely. And Kevin, let's revisit that during the summer when or I say summer, but after basketball's over with. We'll talk. We'll do a whole show. I'll let you even that's mean. But here's here's a short take. And again, Kevin, I want you to remind me about that this summer. I'll even have you on the show and we'll talk about it one of the slow times. but I hate it. I like getting the money the old-fashioned way illegally because everybody had to be careful about it, and the kids didn't act as entitled as they do now. So I hate it. They have ruined college athletics with NIL. It's now a semi-professional sport. Garrett says, "What's up, brother? What's up? What is up?" The meat man, Garrett Hoover. Uh, John says, "Got a new job. Glad to see you're taking care of business. Appreciate you, my friend." Brian taps in every time he gets a chance. He's trying. He's working a lot. I appreciate that. Anthony says, "Where did you see the point spread for Pitt?" I can't find it on any of the sports books. I found it at VegasInsider.com. Currently, it says that Bet365 has us at 13. MGM's got us at 11.5. DraftKings 12.5. Caesars 12.5. FanDuel 12.5, and so on and so forth. I don't like it's dropped a point since I checked this morning, but like that's Louisville at Pitt. I wonder if that's you know what? I almost wonder because that line doesn't make sense. I wonder if that's the women play at Pitt too. No, that's the minute. It's yeah. It's the right one. So I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt there. But that's where I found it. VegasInsider.com. Bubba Ray said, "Might be small, but I've had Never Mind Family Show." Bubba, at some point, I'm just going to have to block you from the chat. I'll never do that. Look, I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Again, this was just supposed to be a short 10, 15-minute infomercial. Your interaction, although some of it was very, very mean, Melissa, was appreciated. And that's why we go on for longer than that from time to time. So make sure you check out the show Friday night, 11:05 p.m. You'll get to see this you'll get to hear this beautiful voice and see this now I'm questioning face because of somebody. Kevin says, "I honestly think we lose that game. I'll take the points though." I don't know. I don't know. I haven't to be fair though, Kevin, I haven't watched Pittsburgh play, but I know they have a similar record to Clemson. And we just play so well at Pittsburgh. I know we didn't last 2 years, but it is what it is. Look, again, we'll see you Friday night at 11:05 p.m. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Hit me up in the DMs if you have any more questions. And if you want to apologize, Melissa, for being mean, it is what it is. Until next time, this has been Live with 55, a subsidiary of the Cardinal Sports Zone Podcast Network. Cardinal Sports Zone.